So today I'm gonna get right into it and talk about why I think it's important to watch what you post on social media. Right? So, like over the recent weeks and stuff, I'm like, man, like why is people posting this kind of content on social media? Like, especially if you in any kind of fields, right, that involves working with people, or definitely working with children alone, or just anything that could have an impact on someone else. I think it's a bad look if you're on social media and you post a certain kind of content that people come across, right? Ask yourself, what I'm posting today, could it affect my life in the future? What I'm posting today could affect my life even tomorrow, right? Because if you working with children, are you working with adults, are you supposed to be any kind of motivation, or anyone's looking up to you, or anyone's counting on you for something, right? When they see you posting certain stuff on social media, they're gonna be like, I don't think there's somebody we could trust. Because if they posting this on social media, I wonder what their life is like behind closed doors, actually, though. Because it's like, if they so open with posting this kind of content, what I mean by this kind of content, posting negative content like hateful speech and putting other people down, and a whole bunch of violence and terrible language, as far as calling everybody every cuss word in the book, right? That was like, just okay, imagine you a parent, right? And you know, you like, your child has a sports coach, or your child has a teacher alone, right? Or a school principal, or after school care, right? Or even preschool care, right? And you know that this person that's in charge of what supervising your child, you come across they being very negative and very hateful, right? They putting other kids down on their social media. They belittling others on their social media. Just they making fun of people with needs, or making fun of people with special needs. And you see that content, you're like, oh no, I do not want my child around these people. Because it always be back in your head, it's like, this person don't show good character, or I had a booger, my bad. This person doesn't show good character. Like, this person don't reflect the characteristics that I'm looking for in a teacher that gonna help my child be the best they possibly could be. Because that's the point of it. When you're not with your child, you want to know that your child is in good arms, right? So how could you do just that when you know that you have a teacher that everything that come across their social media is hateful and negative? So it's like, you know, you got to talk to yourself, like, what is, like, honestly though, what is wrong with these people, right? And I say that for multiple reasons. Because imagine trying to preach positivity, right? Imagine trying to be motivation. Imagine trying to inspire parents and people you working with, or even the youth. Then they come across your social media. They come across your social media, you posting negative stuff. That's kind of contradicting, right? So I think the best thing you could do, if you're in a position where people look up to you for leadership, or you're supposed to be a role model, or even alone you leading a business, or you trying to make a name for yourself in your business, or you try to make a name for yourself, like, in a career field that you want to be in, the worst thing you could possibly do is post negative stuff on social media. Because you never know who gonna get the content. You don't know who gonna send a person. You never know who gonna see it and send it to the person that need to see it. You don't want people to be like, oh, this is the person you're trying to bring into the company. Like, all right, this is the person we want to hire in this position. So imagine everything you work hard for just go out the window. Because, so I know, like, I'm not perfect, because when I was younger, I posted dumb stuff on social media, but I was a lot younger. But me in my right mind, like, I understand, before I post anything on social media, let me double check and make sure this is actually social media worthy. Let me make sure that I'm not let me make sure I'm not posting anything that could come off. Let me make sure I'm not posting anything that could come off as negative. Because that's very important, that the people that you doing business with, or people that you work with, or the parents of the children that you're supposed to be taking care of, coaching, anything like that, want to know that they kid are in good hands, or people want to know the person they're doing business with is a good person. Because when you have that trust in the people around you, I had that trust in people, right? It made the relationships a lot easier. Doing work with someone is also a lot easier. Because I know if that was me, I wouldn't want to do business with nobody that's on social media constantly posting stuff nobody want to see. Because it could come back and haunt you. So it's like when you catch yourself in an emotional state, take a deep breath, or go write it down on a piece of paper, or type it out and then delete it. The worst thing you want to do is post it, because when it's on the internet, sometimes it can be on the internet forever, right? So don't you put yourself in that situation, because the emotions you feel in the moment is temporary, and these emotions can last forever. You don't want to be put in a situation where it's like, man, like I wish I never posted that, or I regret posting that. Then you gotta post I'm sorry speech and hoping that people forgive you. But when all that can be avoided if you just understand that you're in an emotional state right now and just avoid from posting it, because when the damage is done, it can't be undone, right? Yeah, so moving forward, right? So it's like, if you're in the career field, right, where you know people is watching what you do, try to be a great example. Try to be a great role model. Try to post stuff that shows someone with great leadership. That's the best thing you could possibly do. Like, you want to be able to do business with people, not scare people away. I promise you scare people away, no one want to do business with you. And like, you know, like, how can you elevate in your career when people trying to avoid you because they think not so highly of you? But yeah, that's the video today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Always remember, please watch what you post on social media, because posting negativity don't even be worth it, and it can really come back and haunt you in the end. So make sure whatever you post on social media, ask yourself, do this come off as someone who's a great role model? Does this come off as someone with great leadership? Do this come off as someone who others should believe in and trust in, to want to work with or want to trust with their children or other family members, right? But yeah, that's the end of the video.